This is Loki reporting for Cincy Voices, and we have the pleasure of being at a sneak preview of the new Cleopatra exhibit at the Cincinnati Museum Center. Luck seems to be with us today. We've been able to pin down to Franck Goddio, who's the underwater archaeologist that unearthed most of this stuff. Thank you for taking a few moments to speak with us, sir.
Good morning.
So what would you say the most exciting find you've had when you've been excavating Heraclitus and Canopus so far? What's the piece that jumps out at you the most?
As a matter of fact, I could think about one artifact, but for each of the city. I cannot think about one artifact for the three cities.
Okay, then give me one for each city.
Thus, for the city of Archaeological, of course, is the colossal statue of the Pharaoh, which was standing in front of the temple. And that statue represents the Pharaoh when he is leaving the temple, holding in his right hand a tube, and inside that tube are the inventory of the universe. And by receiving that tube with the inventory of the universe, he was empowered as universal sovereign. He was Pharaoh. And he is very proud, and it's a superb piece. Then in Canopus, 2 kilometers away from the present coast of Egypt, we found the temple where Cleopatra used to go, the temple to Serapis Osiris. And in that temple, we found the statue of a queen of Egypt, which is one of the most beautiful statues in the world.
And those are relatively hard to find. If I know my history correctly, the Romans tried to eradicate all mentions of Cleopatra, much as the Egyptians did after Akhenaten's reign 1,000 years or so earlier. So these are just amazing to find.
Yes, they erased totally all the statue, all the inscription mentioning Cleopatra. This is why in Alexandria we found a statue of her father, statue of her son, but no statue of her. It's very strange. It's very strange. She is like a ghost, you know. We are finding the site where she lived, the site where she prayed, but we are not finding statue of her, inscription mentioning her. Only some coins with her face, but they are not a true representation of her face.
Now, you've been doing under archaeology for quite a while. You helped explore and find L'Orient, Napoleon's flagship, and numerous pirate vessels and such. What inspired you to delve under the waves for your archaeological studies?
Well, you have thousands of archaeological groups working all over the world. But there were, at that time in 1995, when I started, very few underwater archaeological team, permanent team, with a permanent foundings, which were working with government and states, you know, in order to uncover their history buried under the sediment and under the sea. And I thought I could bring something additional to archaeology in launching those expeditions underwater, and it proved to be successful, and I am happy about that.
Well, thank you very much for taking time to speak with us. I think I speak for everybody who has the pleasure of seeing the preview when I say, magnifique, monsieur, c'est bon, c'est bon. Have a lovely visit to Cincinnati, sir.
Thank you.
This is Loki with Cincy Voices signing off. Look for more coverage soon.